You know, when we talk about healthy foods, most of the time we think of things that don't taste all that great, right? But have you ever wondered if there might be something out there that's both delicious and truly good for your health? In our last episode, we explored coffee, that familiar drink so many of us enjoy, and more importantly, how to use it wisely so it actually becomes a friend to your health. And today we're moving to another flavor, one that's just as rich, just as comforting, and loved by millions of people around the world. I'm talking about cocoa. Maybe you've had it with milk and sugar, or maybe you've tried the pure version. Behind that sweet, inviting taste is what people once called the food of the gods. And now modern science is proving why. Cocoa isn't just a warm and cozy drink. It's also a source of strength that can protect your heart, keep your muscles strong, calm inflammation, and help you stay independent as you age. In this episode, we'll uncover why just 1 cup of pure cocoa a day can become a small habit with big benefits, giving you steady health, a sharper mind, and a stronger heart. And just as important, we'll talk about which type of cocoa to choose, how much to use, and the best way to enjoy it so it truly becomes part of your daily path to better health. So what exactly is cocoa? It all begins with the fruit of the cacao tree, an evergreen that belongs to the mallow family, the same family as the hibiscus. The cacao tree first grew in the Amazon basin in Central America. More than 3,000 years ago, the Maya and the Aztecs treasured it so highly they called it the food of the gods and prepared sacred drinks from its beans. The cacao pod itself is oval-shaped, about the size of your hand, and when it ripens, it turns a golden yellow or deep red orange. Inside are the cacao beans, wrapped in a sweet white pulp. After they're fermented, dried, and roasted, those beans are ground down into the cocoa powder we keep in our kitchens today. And here's the amazing part. Inside this humble powder lies one of the richest natural sources of antioxidants on earth, a special group called flavanols, with epicatechin being one of the most powerful. As we age, our bodies create more free radicals, those little troublemakers that damage our cells, speed up aging, and weaken muscles and joints. Flavanols act like a shield, neutralizing those free radicals before they can do harm. Research shows that the antioxidants in cocoa are actually stronger than those in green tea or red wine. In fact, some studies even found that cocoa powder carries almost twice the antioxidant power of blueberries. And we all know how often blueberries are praised as a superfood. So for us, especially after 60 or 70, this means a warm cup of pure cocoa is more than just a delicious treat. It's a quiet protector, helping our cells age more slowly, keeping our muscles stronger, and our joints moving more comfortably year after year. One of the greatest benefits of cocoa is how it protects the heart. The flavanols in cocoa help your body produce more nitric oxide, a natural compound that relaxes and widens the blood vessels. The result? Your blood pressure comes down gently, your circulation improves, and your heart doesn't have to work quite so hard. And when blood flows better, your muscles are better nourished too. They receive more oxygen and more nutrients, which is especially important after 60 when the risk of muscle loss becomes higher. In a way, that warm cup of cocoa each day acts like a quiet delivery service, carrying energy and nourishment straight to your muscles. Large studies have even shown that people who regularly consume cocoa have a lower risk of heart attacks and strokes compared to those who don't, which means this simple daily habit can make a big difference for your heart health and for living longer, stronger years. Cocoa isn't just good for the heart, it's also a gift for the brain. The flavanols in cocoa help increase blood flow to the brain, which can sharpen focus, support memory, and keep your thinking clear in daily life. Even more exciting, these flavanols stimulate something called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Now that may sound like a mouthful, But think of BDNF as a kind of fertilizer for your brain cells. It helps them grow, stay strong, and resist the damage that comes with aging. Studies show that older adults who enjoy pure cocoa regularly may actually reduce their risk of memory decline and dementia. For us, after 60 or 70, that means a simple cup of cocoa each day could be a small habit that keeps the mind sharp and the spirit young. Beyond protecting the heart and the brain, cocoa also plays a special role in keeping our muscles strong. As we grow older, the body often slips into a state of low-grade chronic inflammation, sometimes called inflammaging. It's a silent force that slowly breaks down muscle and leaves us weaker over time. The antioxidants in cocoa act like a gentle cooling stream, calming that inflammation and protecting the muscle fibers. Even more, research shows that epicatechin in cocoa can improve the function of mitochondria, those little power plants inside each muscle cell. When mitochondria work better, your muscles have more energy, which means greater endurance, less fatigue, and faster recovery after activity. In other words, a simple cup of pure cocoa each day is more than just a small pleasure. It's a natural way to keep your body stronger, more resilient, and ready for steady, confident steps in the later years of life. Cocoa doesn't just protect the heart, the brain, and the muscles. It also brings a wonderful benefit for the mind. Inside it are natural compounds like theobromine, which gives a gentle lift in alertness, along with precursors to serotonin, the brain's happiness hormone. Add to that a small touch of caffeine, just enough to brighten the mind without leaving you jittery. The result is simple. When you enjoy a warm cup of cocoa, your mood feels lighter, fatigue melts away, and your focus becomes clearer. For older adults, making cocoa a morning or afternoon habit can bring not only a sense of calm, but also a deeper, more restful sleep at night. In other words, cocoa doesn't just nourish the body, it soothes the soul. It helps us move through our later years with more optimism, more peace, and a steady flow of energy. But to make cocoa a truly healthy daily habit, it's important to know how to use it the right way. For older adults, just 1 to 2 teaspoons of pure cocoa powder a day is enough. Mix it with warm milk, almond milk, or even stir it into your morning oatmeal. Be sure to choose unsweetened, non-alkalized cocoa. That's the pure form that keeps all those valuable flavanols. Avoid the pre-mixed cocos loaded with sugar because they can raise blood sugar and add unwanted weight. Timing also matters. Morning is a wonderful time to enjoy cocoa. It gives you a gentle lift of energy and a brighter mood to start the day. In the afternoon, a warm cup can help you relax, and for many people, it even supports a deeper, more restful sleep at night. Still, there are a few things to keep in mind. If you're sensitive to caffeine or struggle with sleep, avoid drinking cocoa too late in the evening. If you're on heart medication, blood pressure medicine, or antidepressants, check with your doctor before making cocoa a daily habit. And of course, if you're living with diabetes, choose pure unsweetened cocoa and pair it with protein or fiber to keep blood sugar steady. Enjoyed the right way, a simple cup of cocoa isn't just a warm comfort. It can become a small but meaningful part of your journey to better health every single day. So we've taken a journey together through the story of cocoa, from its ancient roots to the powerful benefits it offers today. Cocoa protects the heart, sharpens the mind and memory, supports the muscles while calming inflammation, improves mood and sleep, and most importantly, it plays a role in fighting sarcopenia, the silent loss of muscle that robs so many older adults of their strength and independence after 60. For older adults, just 1 to 2 teaspoons of pure cocoa powder a day, stirred into warm milk or added to your breakfast, can become a small daily habit with powerful results. Remember to choose unsweetened, non-alkalized cocoa and enjoy it at the right times to get the most benefit. A warm cup of cocoa is more than just comfort. It's a gentle reminder that we can still protect our hearts, our minds, and our muscles, keeping our strength and independence no matter our age. And if you found this episode helpful, leave me a comment, tap that like button, and share it with someone who might need this message. I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll keep exploring the simple daily choices that prevent muscle loss and build lasting health.